Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my $3.5 million house tour. Let's go.
Oh my God, I'm just playing with them now, yeah. Oh my God, what you saying? Say it loud, yeah. I can't respect it. I'm in the gym, but I am not flexing. Came from a Ford, I'm needing a Lexus. Feeling like Luke, I told him I'm next, shit.
So, this house tour is very well overdue, and I actually am not supposed to be living here. I think I've been living here for like 9 months, and we're actually moving out next month because we're getting kicked out of this fucking place. Association does not approve of our lifestyle. Clearly, we don't follow the rules here. And again, I'm very clean, I'm very bougie, but dude, I have 15 cars. It's bound to happen. Who the fuck wants to put a little ass grass patch like that right there? Like, how does that even make sense? I hate associations, and I'm never living in one ever again. So I didn't get to put the house to the max on how I wanted to. I would usually deck the house out how I did with the other one, and even better now. But since I saw myself living here short term, I didn't really do much to it. So kind of like our driveway right now. I want to show this because living in an association and having this, I get charged a $50 ticket every single day just for having this here. My stand-up jet ski. So I have a lake in the back, and at the end of this video, we're gonna actually ride this into the lake because we're gonna get kicked out of here anyway. So what more does it get another ticket of 500 bucks and do what nobody's done in this neighborhood? It's kind of our driveway right now. The max you've been able to fit is what, like 8 cars, 9?
So we've been able to fit in one line.
Yeah,
4 cars.
4.
One could go here if we really want to, and we have 2 small cars. 2.
6.
2 more here.
And then
one there and one there.
Yeah, so max like 9 cars you've been able to fit here. And it's like playing Tetris.
Also, this is a $100 ticket right here.
Oh yeah, every single day I get a $100 ticket for just having this parked here because the association does not approve of having these cars parked here. So when the guy comes and he writes a ticket every single day, this is me right here as he passes by. All right, so welcome to my house. So now before we go in, keep in mind, it's myself and Sebastian behind the camera living here. So we are 2 savages, 2 men living in this house by ourselves. No women and cleaning ladies that can't even keep up after our shit. So keep in mind, this is as good as it's gonna get. All right. So as soon as you come in through the door, you are greeted by our friend, the astronaut. So if you guys saw the last house tour, he was with us as well, and he is still somewhat intact, which is actually pretty cool.
I don't think he was there for the last house tour.
Yeah, he was, bro.
He was there at the end.
Yeah, I don't think he was part of the house tour, but we got him in the other house.
Yeah.
This took like 2 months to come in, and I bought it. It was like $10,000. And you have one of my favorite Harley Davidsons. It's like weird, it like even turns on. They're old school. You gotta shake it, you know? Bet they love this shit. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Never give up. You never give up. Come on. What was that?
I have no idea.
Come on. Brother, catch. No, the whole house smells like fucking gas.
All right, so that carbon dioxide by the time we finish this video.
So walking over here, this board ape, we actually had it up over here on this wall. But like I said, since we're moving, one of the first things that came off, then I have nowhere else to put it. So I put it right there. This is kind of like my every single day area. Pull up here, get my keys, my wallet, my other key that I had to take daily with me. And the most memorable moment that we probably had this year, or most, not memorable, probably more memorable ones, the most iconic and irreplaceable moment was this right here, streaking the Super Bowl. So we even got sent the actual Super Bowl passes that we did when we streaked the Super Bowl after we left jail. And these are the shoes that I use in this same picture right here. So see the shoes right there? Crazy fast. I'm fucking crazy fast. This smells like fuel, bro. Holy shit. In here is the Menace's room, Sebastian. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? Round of applause. Usually, whenever I come in here, I have to start going like this and like jump over the bed. Okay, okay, approved. I like. Nice. Taking care.
I even have my trade history up there.
What the fuck is this, dude?
Trades I've taken there in London.
What is this, brother? Oh no. Oh no, I approve of that.
Profitable trader.
Like this guy even fucking pretends like he's reading a book. He organizes colognes. Okay, hey, I approve. I like that. So this is Sebas's room, right? Right outside here, we have our kind of game room, table tennis area, ping pong, whatever you want to call it, or the garage. This is kind of like our game area. We never really used it. Usually whenever we do poker nights, put this table up and then we'll play with the poker table, put it here in the middle. We actually got Mike Tyson signed boxing glove from the legend himself. Shout out to Jordan for gifting that to us. Got a dartboard right here, which bro, like I'm so nasty, dude. Like I literally pull up and I know I centered that shit and I know I centered that. I didn't even have to look at that. I actually thought that was me right now. I was like, what the fuck? So this is, like, so I like using certain areas of the house as like pure memorabilia. And in the other house that I have, I'm gonna have just a whole room dedicated to just trophies of legendary shit like this. This is my drift car door. So my first drift car I ever had, when I sold it, this door came off as I was drifting it, test driving it with the guy. And I'm like, bro, let me stay with the door. It means something. Signed by all my students in the event that I gave away the Lambo. So again, this is irreplaceable. Can't get this again. This is my first computer. This is the first computer that I made $1 million on. So I kind of retired it after I made $1 million, and now it's here. And then up here is my first laptop that I made my first $100,000 on. So it's kind of like retired right there. Now the monitor that I used for the live stream turning 100 into the mill, that is no longer in function. We're gonna add to the bottom of this, which is gonna be where we turn 100 into $1 million and where we've made $10 million in trading. So it's like every single time we hit a big goal like that, we retire the equipment, put it on a wall, set another goal. So massage chair. I think I used this 5 times this whole year. I never really use it. Fire extinguisher now. We're equipped with this because you never know when you might fucking need it. So this is kind of my living area 1. Very small, very cozy. I like it a lot. We have our dining table, and then that head over there. If you weren't part of the live stream when we were turning the 100 into the mill, you might be confused on what that is. But after watching this clip here, you'll probably understand. So this is kind of where we eat there sometimes with the team. And then we have the famous set and forget toilets. Now, if there's one thing I'm going to miss from this house compared to the other one, it's going to be these toilets. My God. Oh wait, this is actually really dirty. Can you see how dirty the floor is before we go in? All right, so these toilets are legendary. Check this out. Ready? Open sesame. Walking out here, we have my very tiny backyard. I call it tiny because you compare it to the backyard that I have now, and this is nothing compared to this. So we used to have a TV here, but we were hit with a hurricane, and the TV flew off. So now we have no TV here. We're gonna put it back on before we move out. Little cool barbecue section that we have over here. We've done some parties here. It's very chill. Little dining table, and then this. I really like this. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy this lake view because it gives you a sense of like. Phoenix. Yeah, you can kind of just look at it. You know, you can't really do nothing else other than look at it. And every once in a while, we get the iguanas that pull up, and then we'll either chase them or kick them out of here. If there's one thing that I'm gonna miss from the whole entire house, it is gonna be this. I wish I had a lake in the back of my house now, but I have so like literally the lot size of my whole entire house right now is the size of this whole lake. So I have about 1.5 acres in my new house, and by the end of this video, we're gonna get the jet ski and we're gonna throw it in here and we're gonna ride it. And all these fucking neighbors are gonna send a demand letter to kick me out of here. And it's just gonna be me riding the jet ski. There, you know, get it? Oh, and by the way, I think I forgot to mention, the person who lived in this house before was Anuel. I don't know if the English community knows who it is, but it's like the Bad Bunny, but like smaller. And he lived in this house for about 1 year. And I found out when I moved in, because the cameras that were in the house, I somehow got access to it. Me being nosy, I'm like, you know what, let me see who was in here. And the first thing when I click is Anuel's big ass face just like looking at the camera, like setting it up. I'm like, oh shit. And if you look at this spot right here, like literally this same sofa and then the railing and the lake and the houses, I'm gonna pop up the picture of him here with his family when he lived here for about 1 year. So it's kind of sick that I'm able to live in the same house as him. All right, so coming back into the house, there's now the kitchen area. So this is my little, so I don't know if you guys know, but I'm 6'2". You guys may be wondering, how the fuck is Alex 6'2"? Well, dude, because I get on this shit every day and I stretch myself and I grow half an inch a week by just doing this, flipping myself around, and I just start reading. I read a book for 30 minutes like this. That's how I got in taller. Now, if you're a short king, get you one of these contraptions and trust me, the ladies will love it. Here we have my little tablet. I control the whole house through this thing right here. Very creative password. Just like that, you're in, you know? This is just for people inside the house that want to turn on the Wi-Fi, put the music, TVs, everything is controlled to this. So my kitchen, which is a little bit of a mess, don't want to show too much of it because it's not, like I'm not messy, but I don't really spend much time here other than just trying to cook something up and it never works out. And this is where we usually have like our meetings if we don't fit in my office. And then over here, oh, my F1 car, which by the way, I'm gonna wrap this like the company colors. I don't like this red. I'm gonna do something very cool and custom very soon. By the time we put it into the other house, wherever I figure out how to put it, we're gonna color combo it, which is gonna be sick. Then we have the Queen's corner. You can notice she's not so happy with me right now. She's clearly like not even paying attention to me. So you can give Kat the house of her life, the toys, the food. This is how they treat you. Look at this. Where the fuck is the money? Huh? No. Talk to me. Over here. Where's the money? Where is the money? Moving along. So this is one of my secret entrances. By the way, we have like 2 rooms in the house that we can't show simply because they're like confidential. There's one of my hideout spots. I bet you didn't know this was in here. A little kind of pantry looking thing. But when I close the door, oh shit. Diddy comes at it. All right, moving our way upstairs. We have my Christmas tree. So I've had this Christmas tree since the last house. Christmas tree. This year I wasn't focused too much on Christmas. I was focused more on the whole entire house. That I have had since the last house, and clearly it looks different because my cat decided to use that as a toy now. She's eating it all up. Going up the stairs, we have, first thing is a beautiful view of all of our vehicles. When this shit is full of like 9 cars, it looks super sick. It looks like those pages of cars that people would put my goals, dreams. Yeah, we have it, which looks pretty sick. So let's start off with my master bedroom. On our way here, we have a mirror. So when the trades come in through London session, they look at themselves before going in and they'll be like, I'm fucking up. And then they just go in, you know? And by the way, no, right? I have cameras throughout the whole house. There's a camera right there. So they can't say they didn't approve of entering the market. When they enter here, they done fucked up. So I was gonna clean up my room and my bed. I'm like, you know what? Let's leave it as authentic as possible. That pink and blue thing is not my pillow. That is not me. That is last night's trade. They left it here, okay? That was the
market the territory.
The market left liquidity there, right? So it's kind of my master bedroom. I'm gonna actually show you what my morning routine looks like, right? So every single morning, I'll be here. I'll be laying down, whatever. When I wake up, my alarm goes off at 5:30 a.m. I'll get up, look at the trade. We either hit take profit or stop loss, whatever ended up happening. We wake up, come in through here, open the door, and we stand here. Here we go. Who am I fucking today? Who am I gonna fuck today, man? By the way, I actually have night vision. So usually, like ever since I got robbed, I am a little paranoid freak. So I have 25 guns throughout the whole house, and I have night vision in every room. So don't want to pull up on me at nighttime, motherfucker. I see you. I see you. So have that there just in case. So I actually really like this bathroom. You never know. I'm in the middle of a shower and shit be getting kind of hectic out here. You know, we fucking ready. We not fucking around. Just letting you know. With the laser and everything. So say hello to my little friend. Ready to catch it? Ready? Set. There you go. One more. There you go. One more. Yeah. Come on.
Wait, I didn't see that.
Come on. So this is my room. This is the guest section. So for our London trades, we leave them with their own toothpaste, their own deodorant, their own toothbrushes that they can pick from, and hydration just in case. So there's no excuses. We have over here my area. This is my air purifier and humidifier. So I usually like to take it. So I have a steam room in here, by the way. So This little blue button over there is like a steam thing, and this whole room turns into practically like a sauna. And this kind of like takes out all that water vapor, which is pretty sick. This is my, okay, open system. All right, over here we have my closet. Ready? This is probably one of my favorite closets. Sadly, you guys can't see this area here. It's blurred out. I'm sure you guys know why. So besides that area, I have an arsenal here just in case. Oh, we ready. We got fucking ready to go. Every single time. I have no enemies. I just like the freedom America gives you to be able to do what the hell you want. This is actually for iguanas. So these are my shoes. I have a shit ton of shoes, which I probably use only like 5 of them. And all of these, I only use these from now on. I have pretty much every single colorway they have and every single different spec. In here we have my safe. Not much in here, it's just a decoy. My real safe is that one over there, the little one. So they'll come in here, spend an hour trying to break this. They open it, and there's just baby oil in there. And a dildo. Cause you just done fucked yourself. Cause the real one's that one. Or is it? Oh, and by the way, I have this weight here because for whatever slick women is like, oh, you're so tall, your height. Like, oh yeah? Get on the scale. Get on the scale. You fat piece of calling me short? Huh? Huh? Get on the scale. How much do you think I weigh? How much do you guys think I weigh? So I'm gonna prove to you guys that I'm 6'2" right now. You think somebody that's 5'2" would weigh 200 pounds? No. Look, it's a real scale. Warm it up, right? Look. Look. Let's put it in the middle. So people don't think anybody's getting on it. Look, for real. Step back so you see. Okay. 193. If I was 5'2", could I weigh 193? I'd be a fucking bowling pin. How much do you weigh? Let me see. Get on the scale. Get on the scale, son. Look at that. And this guy's the same height as this guy, and I'm taller than this guy.
Well, not right now.
All right, so making our way out of here. We have a beautiful overview to the downstairs area. Now we have your room, your office, which used to be my studio, but I saw this guy who was working in the table. I'm like, you know what, brother? Here, man, you deserve this. And he got my office. He got my studio and turned it into his office. Classically, a mess.
Because I'm missing a table.
You're right, you know what? Fair enough. Oh, there you go. So this used to be my studio where I would do YouTube videos and tutorials. And this is where I did a piece of the set and forget strategy course inside of here. And aside from that, this is where Seba spends 90% of his day. Over here, we have another room. We can't show them this room.
It's a room full of nothing.
It's full of nothing, you're right. Yeah, we can't show them this room. Let's just leave that room how it is. Beautiful views to the whips, and beautiful views to the outside, which I absolutely love the diversity. Now, I can only show a piece of this room. This is the famous set and forget calendar. This is where we turn the 100 into the mill. Really, week 1, week 2, week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then these are kind of like the results that I've had throughout the whole entire year. I really like this, and I'm gonna try and take this paper off and take it to the other house. And now we are in the famous set and forget office, which I don't think needs an introduction. I believe every single one of you guys have seen this office. We've done the 100 to the mill series in here. We've done many trading tutorials. We've done so much stuff has gone inside this office. This is where I usually spend 90% of my day. And I love it because we have the beautiful view outside. You can have a clear view of who's driving by, the weather. I love this floor to ceiling roof. And then this is also good because I usually have the AC like at 69, 68. So I love this because this is my barber station. So this right here, so I'll sit down, very cool. So then right here we have my cold plunge, which truthfully, I think I've used it 10 times. I hate it because where it is right now, there's a lot of wind. Wind accumulates through here because we have the roof. And wind kind of just accumulates, comes in through here and it splashes here and then we're freezing. So in the new house, I'm gonna put this outside with the sun so I can actually be able to use it to the max to my ability instead of just leaving it. What's going on, brother? So yeah, aside from that, this is it's my home. Next home is gonna be Yeah, it was my home. Well, we're still here now. We're gonna move sometime next week. We'll be under the house by the week after that. And trust me, it's gonna be a lot more lit. This house was cool. A lot of people came to this house, a lot of students, a lot of great memories. And I love every home that I live in. This one just kind of random because the last home I got robbed and I had to have a quick move, and this was just the first thing that was available. And I just grabbed it. Now we decided to get to them, which is a lot better. So if you guys want to see more house tours like this and you want to see maybe a little bit more in detail of everything, let me know in the comments below and we'll do it. If you guys want to let me know what I should add to the house or what was your favorite thing of the house, let me know in the comments below, and you know, we'll do crazier stuff with it. But all I can say is the next house is going to be absolutely crazy. Everything that we were limited to doing here because of the association and the community, that is gone now. Now we have freedom. And I don't know how good that is. I don't know if that's...
There's no laws between our walls.
I think that's not safe for the people that live next to us, which is only one neighbor. I don't even know if I should be saying that. But what I do know is that I appreciate you guys watching this video all the way to the end. Make sure to set and forget, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Wow, watch out with the Bugatti. It might be easier if we just carry it. Go put it. Bro, carry it and then let's carry it back. That's clearly the problem. What if you just break that off? That did something, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We're good. Little engineering. You know, I actually studied engineering when I was in college, and they didn't teach me this.
Started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it, now I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late. Same boy just tried to hit me for the raid. Just like the Perrier. It's one time when I'm looking at a face.
Nah, I think it's fucked up. Yeah, I think you broke it.
What?
I think you broke it.
That's just pretty quick, I can't even lie.
It didn't seem quick.
Huh?
It didn't seem quick.
Bro, I was only going like 10% throttle. Then it just died. Yeah, it's like overheating.
Did we check for coolant?
No, it's definitely overheating, bro. I smell it.
Hold on. We should take it out.
We don't stop. This is for Narnia.
Who's gonna carry the boat? And the lot. Dude, it wasn't that bad. This wasn't that bad.
Send forget.
On the low like I'm pushing up the bass. Told him come down and I'll meet him at a gate. Got a check and I bought myself a place. They get some money and they blow it on bait. I don't flex but I'm pushing all the weight. Told them all I swear I got it's what it takes.
Just like that. Thank you very much for the help.
One of these is yours.
Set and forget.